luxury vehicle with him.
Yes.
If he is homeless, why he is going?
He is a homeless. Why he has? How come he has a luxurious car? Found any suspicious? Don't try to open the door.
30,000 लोग कनाडा ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਵਾਂਟਡ ਲਿਸਟ ਹੈ.
Responsible Canadian, I would like to share this information.
So public safety issue is a major concern for the residents.
Next time, I don't know whether it will be my wife or my mother. So we all are scared.
We are in Brampton, Mississauga Road and Queens Avenue, crossing of that area. So one of the home resident is with me. So what happened? The video which we shared in this clip. So stranger came to this house and we got a report that that same stranger went to other houses also, knocking the door, knocking the doorbells and asking that I want to live in your home. So this can be very dangerous. So purpose of this home resident came forward that for the awareness, today was his home, tomorrow might be yours. If your doorbell rings, what you have to do? अगर थोड़े door दी bell ring कर दिए ते तुसी की करना है? Be alert, be aware, because we don't know who these strangers are. There might be a trap. There might be many cases in the past. There were many cases where people came as a salesman for the car selling and they robbed the house. So we have to be very careful, very alert. In this particular case, this stranger, he came with the bag full of clothes or whatever there may be. He rang the bell, and when he saw the homeowner, so what happened after that? He was speaking in Urdu language that I want to live in your home because my mother, she asked me to leave your home. So he was going door to door randomly, any house he knocked the door. This can be a trap. You have to be very careful. We will hear from the homeowner what happened. First we will see this video, how he came. But the question lies, he had the cell phone and he had the luxury vehicle with him.
Yes.
If he is homeless, why he is going door to door? How he is affording the phone and a vehicle?
That is the first question came to my mind, that he has a luxurious car and a phone, and when he rang my bell, he was just using his phone. So the question is, so if he is a homeless, how come he has a luxurious car and he has a cell phone? And what I thought is that if he try to come inside, he might call somebody. I don't know how many people they are. So what I'm trying to say, so if you found any, for public, if you found any suspicious, don't try to open the door.
Okay, so there is a message here because recent news says that Canada is going to deport 450,000 plus people from Canada, and they are into the pipeline for deportation. And out of 450,000 people, 30,000 people, the government has no track of them. Where are they? They are absconding and they are into the wanted list. So 30,000 लोग कनाडा ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ वांटेड ਲਿਸਟ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਇਮੀਗ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਡਿਪੋਰਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੀ ਪਾਈਪਲਾਈਨ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ. ਟੋਟਲ ਫਿਗਰ 457,000 ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਡਿਪੋਰਟ ਹੋਣੇ ਆ. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਚੋਂ 30,000 ਲੋਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਐਬਸਕੌਂਡ ਹੈ, ਵਾਂਟਡ ਲਿਸਟ ਹੈ. ਆ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਫਿਗਰਸ ਹੈ ਸੋਸ਼ਲ ਮੀਡੀਆ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਔਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਨਿਊਜ਼ ਹੈ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਦੀ ਤਰਫ ਤੋਂ, ਔਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੋਮ ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟ ਉਹ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਅਲਰਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਬੀ ਕੇਅਰਫੁਲ, ਬੀ ਅਲਰਟ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਦ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਡੋਰ ਦੀ ਬੈਲ ਰਿੰਗ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ, it may be a stranger, he may be a homeless, he may be in a need, but this is not the way to knock someone's door and ask forcefully that I want to live in your house. Go to a shelter, go to the police, go to social organization, go to the government for help. Don't ring anyone's bell. It may be a dangerous. So be alert, be careful and be cautious all the time. So now let's hear what happened when the doorbell rang. We will hear from the homeowners straight away. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਏਰੀਆ 'ਚ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਕਿਹੜਾ ਏਰੀਆ, ਔਰ what happened, the video which you shared, what happened with that?
So Nitin ji, I live at Mississauga and Williams Parkway. That's a Credit View area. And yesterday somebody knocked at my door and he's just ringing the bell. So my it was a suspicious. So my wife, was watching him on the camera, and she found that it's a suspicious. She called me. I was working in my basement, so she called me. I came upstairs. So he was with his suitcase, a little suitcase. So then, like, I came upstairs and just opened the door. He was just standing beside his car, and the car was luxurious car. So then I opened the door. He was so smiling, like English film. He was trying to be very familiar with me, and he asked me, "How are you?" Then he was so suspicious. I told him that, "Stand there. Who you are? Just tell me." He said, he was speaking in Urdu. So he told me that his mother asked him to leave the home, and there is no place where he can live. And he told me that he wants to stay here. Just straightforward, he told me. So when he just told me this thing, I just slammed my door and told him to just get out from my property. And instantly, so I called the police. I gave all the information. So the police didn't take any action. So they told me, if he will come back, and if you do something, then I have to call them back. I asked police, if he will just invade my house and do something wrong, so how do I call them? Before that, I have the picture of the guy, I have the video. So what are the action you guys can take it? They said there is no procedure that they can follow. So there is nothing to do. So the whole day, it was a very, afraiding. So we all the family, got scared. And I was, the whole day I was thinking, what happened to Canada? Somebody has to take the responsibility, the provincial government or the federal government. On a daily basis, we are watching the news. So federal government is saying that's a provincial government duty, and provincial government is saying that's a federal government duty. And there is a duty for the police too. We rely on the police, provincial and the federal government, but nothing is happening. So we, as a common Canadian, so we got scared. What is happening? So I don't know whether they will come back, what they are going to do. And so as a responsible Canadian, I would like to share this information, so that that person should be held for responsible, and ask for the question what he is trying to do. What is, maybe yesterday I was me, maybe today someone else. So I would like to share this information. That's why I shared the video with you.
So these are the strangers knocking the doors, ringing the bell, and all of a sudden, if any senior, any kids, they are at home. You might have seen many of the videos on social media that strangers knock the door and the other criminals, the other attackers, they invade the home. So are you scared into that also? That can be scenario because they are strangers. They don't know why they come randomly and knock the door and they want to stay at your home.
Oh yes, that was my first point, because I've seen so many videos. And we were thinking that I opened the door. If this could have my mother or my wife, so that is for sure. We were thinking he will come inside straightforward. So I opened the door. That's how he just trying to be polite. But next time, I don't know whether it will be my wife or my mother. So we all are scared.
So do you know that there is a news that approximately 30,000 people, those who are wanted by the Deportation Department, Immigration Department, they are not. Government does not know where they are. So CBSA lost track of them. 450,000 people, they are into the pipeline to deport, but 30,000, they are absconding. So there might be any possibility of these kind of activities which is happening.
Yes, I think 2-3 days back I read the news. So there are almost 30,000 people. So they are tracing. I think they are searching for that, for the deportation. That might be the case.
So public safety issue is a major concern for the residents.
Yes, it is a public safety issue.
So message to the police or the because you came forward for the awareness, because today it is your doorbell, tomorrow it might be someone else. So any incidents can happen. So what kind of awareness you want to give to the public?
So I would request to to the police, local police, Peel police, and I would like to request to the provincial and the federal government. So we all are Canadians. So somebody has to take the responsibility and be accountable for this. So as a common Canadian, I want to say, please do something. Whether you have to amend the law, whatever you have to do, just catch these criminals. So nobody can come like this as a suspicious and can do wrong. So yesterday again, yesterday, so they knocked at my door. So today someone else. So I would request to all, the police and they do something. It's a public safety issue.